Hey everybody, welcome back to The Witcher 2. We need to reach Henselt's tent with Roche's help, of course. I just want to make sure that we haven't left anything in these areas. I don't believe that we have, but let's just be thorough. Maybe down here? No, we can't even go. Alright, so we should be pretty clear. Vess is not even interested in talking to us, so that's disappointing.
Ready and waiting. Let's go.
So when there is some downtime here, I will talk about the current position that I'm at in the Sword of Destiny. I'm actually in the Sword of Destiny short story in the Sword of Destiny, which is where we meet Ciri, which is pretty cool. It's actually really interesting because I thought that the whole...
Geralt, hide.
Uh-oh. Okay, we'll catch up in a second. Where am
Hey, you! Come over here!
What do you want, Temerian?
Those Nilfgaardians are beating up our lads.
What? Our sons will regret that.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, we got that guy. Okay, let's just stick to the back side of these tents.
I have to distract them somehow.
Yeah, how are we gonna make that happen? Oh. Okay.
What the devil happened here? Henselt will skin us alive.
Which way are they coming? Going in.
Who are?
Just a drop, sir.
Have you come to kill me?
Well, I am considering it. I just need blood.
I'm here for your blood.
You sneak in here like a villain and you want my blood? Fight me and try to spill it.
Calm down, Your Highness. I need only a drop.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Someone holding a sword to your throat, Your Highness.
Why do you need my blood?
I don't think he needs to know. If I tell him it's an antidote for Saskia, I don't think he's going to be too inclined to do it.
That, sire, doesn't concern you. My hand is numb, so I could end up with an excess of your blood.
If you kill me, you won't leave the camp alive.
I'm not looking to kill you.
Listen, Your Highness. Give me your blood voluntarily, or I'll open your veins myself. I prefer the first choice. It would work out better for both of us. If I spill your blood myself, I'll have to break through the entire camp again. Who knows, maybe one of your soldiers will get lucky and kill me.
I sincerely hope so, Satchel Mouth.
But then the Wraith's mist will hang on the border until your knights become weary of warring.
What are you talking about? You know how to open the way for my army?
Yes, but I can't do it dead.
You'll get my blood. But promise you'll disperse the mist?
You have my word, King.
No alarm bells. Don't play any games.
Remember
who we
our
are
deal.
now.
My men will lead you out of the camp. I wouldn't want one of the soldiers to get lucky. Tell me, though, how did you pass the mist?
I'm a witcher.
Then I need an army of plowing witches.
Wow, we made it. Okay. I didn't know if we were going to be able to do that. Let's, well, I knew we weren't going to die, but you know. Let's take a second here and spend our talents. We've got pretty much everything maxed out at the high end that we need. There's a couple of these other ones, like Riposte, I could probably get now. I would like to have gotten it earlier, but I think the other ones were way more advantageous. So let's take that. Okay. Regarding the Sword of Destiny, I'll talk about it as we walk to our destination here. So, we met Ciri, and actually we went into the, like, forest, and we met a couple of people. We met this guy named Frexinet, I believe is his name, and I'm probably pronouncing it way wrong. But we met him, and we had known him. We had run into him at one point in the past. But he said that he was out looking for the princess, because the princess had ran off because she didn't want to get married to the guy who they were forcing her to marry, and she was really, really young. And turns out that that princess is Ciri. So we ended up finding her, but she was very timid and she's very young. But we actually, one thing I should mention as well is we're in there with what's the word? I can't think of the word for them right now. Like a dryad or something, or like a druid. I know that's not the right word. So I know that's not the right word. Okay, let's see what these guys can sell, if anything.
Oh, greetings.
Nothing.
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
Now at what you've done.
What's so strange about that?
Look at just like this public. Wow, never mind.
Bravo.
And they don't trouble them.
I don't know that we need to be here, but let's just check a few things out, and then I'll carry on with my... Okay, we need a key for the old tower cellar. Burn corpses? Whoa. You're welcome. It's literally driving me crazy that I can't think of the name of the were they dryad? I don't think they're dryads. Okay, I have to look it up because it's driving me crazy. Okay, so I was right. They were dryads. And I'm not sure why I couldn't just remember that in the first place, but I don't know why I doubted it. Yes, dryad. So anyways, we go and we meet Eithna, who's like the leader of this dryad group, and
finally you're back. Where is Triss?
The Nilfgaardians have taken her to Loch Muin.
What?
They cast a spell on her, turned her into a figurine.
Artifact compression. They must have a powerful mage.
They had.
Without him, Shilard won't be able to lift the spell. However, Loch Muin will be full of sorcerers.
That's not all. They got Triss because of Cynthia.
Cynthia?
She lied to you.
Back to Vergen, at once!
She's not gonna be happy. So, yeah, we keep getting interrupted here, but I'll carry on once we settle down a bit. Or if we have to fight our way through here, we might be able to do it. So, anyways, so we run into Frexionet, who's hurt, and then we run into some dryads. And
Shit, you stink.
we end up in Brocolone. Uh-oh. We end up in Brocolone, which is like this dryad territory. And then there's like this secret place that we end up in. And they want to keep Ciri. And Ciri's like, no, I want to go with Geralt. And she really finds like this, I don't know, she feels safe with us, I think. But she's really afraid of going back to her home because she doesn't want to get married to the guy, which makes sense. And she makes a couple of there's a couple of very interesting comments. One is a comment that she makes where she's like, you know, I want to be something when I grow up. And she doesn't exactly say what it is. I'm kind of thinking that she wants to be a witcher, but she actually didn't know we were a witcher until later on. Which was kind of cool, because I think that, you know, she might have always wanted to be a witcher, and then she just met us by fate. Which is pretty wild. I don't know if that's the case, that's unconfirmed yet, but for me anyway. But then the other thing I thought was interesting is I was always under the impression that, you know, she was kind of promised to us from fate with the "you shall give me which that is in your house which is not yet known" or something. And I mean, she does come from that, but I don't know if it's just fate that tied her to us at that exact moment. And then it just kind of references back there, because Aithna, the leader of the Dryads, she actually says, you know, I know you Witchers make these strange promises. Oh, we're cool. Oh, whoa!
Damn, you're ugly.
There we go. So yeah, she's saying, like, I know you Witchers make these promises and stuff, and I'm not exactly sure if we realized who she was right away. We knew she was a princess, but I'm not sure if we were tying back to, like, that was the promise that we were told a long time ago, or maybe we were. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see these bigger, or these short stories tie together in like a bigger world. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the Sword of Destiny short story. The previous two short stories were kind of eh. The cool one with the mimic, like it was interesting, but the story itself was just kind of flat. But hearing about the mimics was kind of cool. So yeah, that's where I am right now. A lot of people are probably concerned that I might not finish all of the books before The Witcher 3. I'm gonna do my best to be able to do that, but who knows? Who knows? I'll for sure get through the Sword of Destiny probably this weekend. And then I'm gonna start the Blood of Elves. We're already a few chapters into the Blood of Elves. If you remember, I started that.
Clad like a soldier,
and then a lot of people are suggesting go back to the Sword of Destiny, which will explain a lot of things, which I thought was actually genius. That actually helped quite a bit. So yeah. Anyways, I'm really enjoying where I'm at in the story, and really enjoying The Witcher 2. Really excited about The Witcher 3. Okay, I gotta get my shit together here and go the right direction. Oh, and the other funny thing in the story was that so Frexionet, they had asked, like, you know, have you fathered anyone? And he's like, yeah. And then they're basically gonna use him to mate and build little, you know, dryad, you know, more of them. So I thought it was pretty funny that he's like, he thinks it's gonna be all great, but Geralt's like, yeah, you know, this is just gonna be work. Like, they're not gonna really care about you, by the way, and you know, whether they're pleased or not is gonna be all up to you. So, good luck. You know what? Let's see. We don't have anybody nearby. So let's just dump some of the heavy stuff for now. Like, some of this armor I'd like to keep. But I just need to get to a guy to sell all of this junk that we have.
The plague. I was so foolish. Cherish this rare moment, Witcher. Philippa Eilhart's been had by a cheap Nilfgaardian bitch. When I find her, we'll have it out like never before. She'll regret her mother didn't abort her.
Whoa.
Wait, the Rose of Remembrance is gone.
Not necessarily. That viper, Cynthia, was in a hurry and left her bric-a-brac. Ah yes, here it is. Triss Merigold's Rose of Remembrance. Time is running out, Geralt. This flower is dying.
Then what are we waiting for?
Okay. So we have everything. Let's go ahead and spend... Well, we got a whole bunch of talents here. I wonder how this works exactly, the talent stuff, because... We just got one, now we got 2 extra. It's kind of strange. Let's remove some of the vigor for blocking, which we'll now be doing. Actually, maybe... Yeah, no, let's go ahead and keep doing that. Try to flush out that tree as much as we can. Oh, we have the rose on us now, do we not? Oh, no. Okay. So, we can give the cure's ingredients to Philippa Eilhart, as you already know. Saskia, known to those who loved her as the Virgin of Eddard, and to those known to King Henselt as that insolent wench, has been poisoned. There are numerous stories about how the Witcher cured the girl, how he climbed a glass mountain and placed a healing kiss on her carmine lips. Well, none of those are true. Several unusual ingredients were needed to prepare the antidote, that is, a Rose of Remembrance, a Dragon's Dream, an Immortelle, and Royal Blood. The Witcher began his search for these ingredients, and when the Witcher gathered all the ingredients, he headed for Philippa Eilhart's house with them. That's really, that's it. That's all we can do, I think. I mean, the Eternal Battle is... Oh, wait. Battle artifacts. Okay, we'll see her about... Well, Vandergriff's sword. I'm not sure.
You wanted to discuss something?
We have all the ingredients needed to heal Saskia.
Your turn, sorceress. I have all you need to cure Saskia.
Let's get to work. Scoia'tael, stand aside.
Whoa.
My favourite type of magic. Lesbomancy.
Are you kidding? That's hilarious.
What is your name? What do they call you?
Saskia.
Do you remember what happened?
Poison. They poisoned me. What day is it? What of the battle? Henselt and his army.
Calm yourself. You will have your battle yet. I shall go and announce that you're once again among the living.
Do I owe you my life?
And Philippa.
Thank you, Geralt. I promise to return the favor. Have you succeeded in lifting the curse?
No, but we're almost ready to try. Vandergrift's sword. It's one of the conveyors of the power.
You should have taken it. It's scrap iron to me, a sword like any other.
The Scoia'tael wouldn't let anyone but Philippa near you, and they wouldn't have let even her take your famous sword. I'll try to remove the curse soon.
Why do you aid me?
I actually do like her ideals.
I'd like to say I'm doing it for you, for a cause, but the truth is far less lofty. A certain elf prophesied that I'd recover my memory during this battle.
I had no idea you believed in prophecies.
I don't. But I also don't have a choice. I need to try. If my amnesia was magically induced, the elf's prophecy is just common sense. When I lift the curse, a shockwave will roll across the battlefield, a wave of pure, uncontrolled power looking for an outlet. As soon as it finds one, a strong field of anti-magic will arise. Who knows what might happen to someone subjected to these extreme conditions? But something's gotta give. I'm fresh out of alternatives.
Good luck, Witcher. We await your return.
Very cool. Oh, so she gave us the sword, which is great, because now we can talk to Philippa. I imagine you're not up for chatting.
Good luck, Witcher. We await your return.
I understand. Is she basically running home here? Not quite.
You wanted to discuss something?
I think we're ready to lift the curse.
I'm ready to lift the curse. I've got all the artifacts.
Get to work then, Witcher.
I'll need your help. I need to find the right ghosts, somehow.
They will find you. The aura of the artifacts will lure them. Let them think, speak, and act. Then you'll know what to do. Geralt, there is something else out there. I scanned the battlefield and noticed the Visitor's ghost. It's different from the others. It has changed.
A Draug. I expected as much.
Good luck, Witcher.
Okay, so take part in the ghostly's battle within the mist. Which we've done a couple times. We've been in the mist. I'm gonna go in here to sell a bunch of the stuff we don't need, create some space.
Hello,
I wouldn't mind.
Okay, let's go ahead and sell. We don't need a lot of this armor anymore, but you know what? I kind of feel like just holding on to that for sentimental reasons. Thison's armor we can get rid of. Banard armor. Kidweni armor. We could probably use these, actually. Sword of the Dun banner we need to keep. We can get rid of the Gwair. Harpy sword. Kidweni sword. Negotiator. Elven Messer. Dwarven hammer. Trousers. Longsword. Pickaxe. Yeah. Get rid of our regular daggers here. Blackjack can go. Boots. Okay, that should be pretty good. Alright, so, I'll tell you what. This will be a good place to take a bit of a pause. And when we come back, we will take part in the ghostly battle within the mist, which is going to be out the front of the main gate, so I can run that direction. Yeah, so I want to say once again, guys, I know I say this at the end of every episode, but I really do appreciate that you guys are watching and supporting this series, because it's not something I talk about very often, but I just love this world, and the fact that I have you guys that are actually participating in it once again, because it's not the first time I've done this, just means a lot to me. So thank you very much for the support, and we will certainly see you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.